So congratulations to all of today's graduates and to the class of 2018. In a few moments, you'll be taking the professional pledge, and like the white coat ceremony 4 years ago that marked the beginning of your entry into the profession, this will mark the actual beginning of your professional careers. Many of you will go straight into practice, but a number of you will be pursuing additional training in dental specialty programs across the country. Your success in being admitted to highly competitive dental specialty programs is one measure of your outstanding achievements thus far. But I'd like for you to reflect for a few moments on how far you've come these past few years, from the time you entered our school to now. You have donated thousands of hours and extraordinary effort to come to this point. Dental education is unique in that you must possess both knowledge of basic sciences, knowledge of behavioral sciences, knowledge of clinical sciences, as well as highly developed psychomotor skills needed to perform the intricate procedures required of dentists. It's not, as you all very well know, an easy curriculum. Consider for a moment the many different places you came from. At the beginning of dental school, at the white coat ceremonies, Dr. Abel described the diversity of your class. While many of you come from New York, many of you come from countries across the globe, from 16 different countries: Iran, India, Cuba, Canada, Bolivia, Egypt, to name but a few. And you speak over 15 languages. Some of you were well acquainted with the dental profession before you matriculated. You have mothers and fathers who are dentists, many of whom are with us on stage today. Or for our international students, many of you who are already dentists in your own countries, but for many, you are the first in your families to have ever earned a college degree, much less a doctoral degree. You are all highly intelligent. But beyond intelligence, why we offered you admission to our school to become members of this class of 2018 were other qualities that we saw in you, in each one of you. Qualities that we believe are as important as academic ability. We saw in you leadership, selflessness, and empathy. During your years with us, you've more than confirmed our assessments. You've been outstanding in leadership and in volunteerism. You've been leaders among your fellow dental students across the country as you've held national leadership positions in student dental organizations. In the course of service learning, you've improved the oral health of people throughout Western New York in the treatment you've rendered in our Squire Hall dental clinics, through our mobile dental unit in the southern counties of Western New York, which Senator Young spoke about earlier. And last year, in our mobile dental unit, you treated over 1,700 children from nearly 30 schools. In addition, you've provided treatment to patients in the poorest part of the city of Buffalo in our Erie County Health Mall. You volunteered your time to participate in our annual Give Veterans a Smile Day and our Give Kids a Smile Day. And in addition, many of you, at your own expense, participated in your student-led BOCA outreach missions to treat underserved patients in Appalachia and clinics around the world. There are many people in our community, our nation, and the world who would not have received dental care except for that which you've provided. For over 125 years, the School of Dental Medicine has prepared its students to become leaders of the profession and leaders in the community. We know that, like those who have gone before you, you will make major contributions to our profession and to the communities you serve, and that you will make a difference in the lives of your patients. Congratulations to all of our graduates and to the class of 2018. Now, if the class would please rise and recite with me the dentist pledge that's in the program. I, as a member of the dental profession, we'll read this together, okay? We'll keep this pledge and these stipulations. I understand and accept that my primary responsibility is to the oral health of my patients and my community. I shall dedicate myself to render, to the best of my ability, the highest standard of oral health care and to maintain the public's respect and confidence. Therefore, let all patients who come to me and let all members of the community I serve be assured that they are safe in the knowledge that their total health and well-being are my first consideration. I shall accept the responsibility that, as a professional, my competence rests on continuing the attainment of knowledge and skills in the arts and sciences of dentistry. I acknowledge my obligation to support and sustain the honor and integrity of the profession and to conduct myself in all endeavors such that I shall merit the respect of patients, colleagues, and my community. I further commit myself to the betterment of my community for the benefit of all society. I shall faithfully observe the principles of ethics and code of professional conduct set forth by the profession. All this I pledge with pride in my commitment to the profession and the public which it serves. Now, graduates, you may flip your tassels, and congratulations.
New dentists, you can take your seat. At this time, I'd like to introduce the class president, Dr. John Polakis, who will now present the student address.
Thank you, Donald. I meant Dr. Antonsen. Wow, a lot of people. No, it's a good thing I already got my diploma here. This page, okay. Wow, great speakers today. I should have started off or something. Just kidding. Today is a day of celebration. I'm extremely grateful to be here and for everything this institution has done for me over these 4 wonderful years of my life. I swear I won't even mention CODA, the reaccreditation process, extending our summer session by 6 weeks. You want to get married? Too bad. Moskies, Oskies, more Moskies, some Oskies. I don't even know what that stands for. Okay, that's it, I promise. I know my dad is super worried right now. He's that guy back there. Everybody say hello to my dad, please. And my mom, and my stepmom, and my stepdad. Wow, families are very confusing nowadays. First, I want to give a big thanks to the class of 2018. It has been my privilege to serve as your class president. We are an awesome class, and we've been through some crazy times. It's ironic that I'm the one up here right now, because I really just dislike school, and quite frankly, I ain't no good at it. But this class has held me up, and we all got through it together. Well, everybody but Balraji O. Jamison. He will be missed. That sounds bad. He didn't pass away or anything. He's actually not a real person. We had some good times, we had some tough times, but there's no other class I'd rather have done this journey with than you guys. We had a lot of motivational Mondays, some funk Fridays, and a real lot of salty Sundays. Wine tours to ASDA tailgates, house parties and formals. One class, one goal. We came together, now we need to stay together. This leads me to a story my dad told me about this application he uses, the Facebook. My father graduated from Buffalo Dental School in '83. There are also many other alumni from that same year who continue to give back to the school, including Dr. Brown, Dr. Dowry, Dr. Lang, Dr. Litch, Dr. McLean, Dr. Ateki, Dr. Yeto. Wow, that's a lot of people. I guess we all know how I got accepted here. The class of '83 is known as the fun class, but I don't know about that. I think we give them a run for their money down the line. This year actually marks their 35th anniversary of freedom. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, that's it. Today is our day. Only us, nobody else. Back to this story. My dad called me 2 weeks ago, all excited. He was bragging about how much 83 is so much fun, blah, blah, stay in touch, yeah, so much fun. They even just created a class group on Facebook application. He said it was a great way to stay in touch and plan events. It was awesome. It blew me away. We definitely have to look into this Facebook application. No, I'm just kidding. Our class loves Facebook so much we made 2 groups. And even a Korean Dropbox, I think. Dental school is easy. Or hashtag dental school is easy. I don't know who made that saying up, but it's a complete lie. Dental school is not easy. Dental school is freaking hard. But it's also necessary. Without it, we would just be a bunch of tooth mechanics running around. But also, it wouldn't be possible without some of these amazing instructors that we've had over the years. And there's one in particular. I actually think that's why I'm up here, to introduce the Educator of the Year. I don't know. Anyway, this professor has had some big shoes to fill. To be honest, I was a little worried at first. But he proved me completely wrong. He did come in a little hot, though, expecting us to actually go to class and answer legitimate questions. Not just some 16-year-old multiple choice exam with repeats. The whole going to class thing was difficult because it cut into our post-lunch steer time. The steer is a bar for all you squids. Also, his class was on a Friday, and we all know dentists don't work on Fridays. But he did let us listen to music, so that was pretty cool. Dr. Batista, thank you for everything you have done for us, never giving us a 12-chapter quiz, trying to bring me up on judicial review, or spell aggregate I don't know. I definitely didn't get that question right. We are lucky to have you. Buffalo is lucky to have you. And don't listen to Dr. DeLuca. It's okay if you cry. It is my pleasure to introduce the Educator of the Year, Dr. Batista.
I know it's getting late, so I'll keep this short. I don't want Kelsey to give me that look she used to give me when I'd almost run over class time. And by almost run over, I mean when I still had 30 minutes left. Actually, Kelsey was the first of you I met. I remember going up to her in the old B28 lab and asking her if she knows where she's sitting. I told her this was my seat when I was a student and that she has big shoes to fill. I don't know why some of you think I have this ego problem. I'll say she filled those shoes well. Before I start, I'd like to congratulate the other class I'm involved with, the Endo residents who are also graduating. Doctors Elham Shadmir, Howard Wang, Hajar Albanian, and Tariq Akili. You're all excellent clinicians, and I'll miss having you around. Okay, is everyone here? Hunji, is Hunji here? I don't forget. I'm kidding. I'll actually miss Hunji a lot. She did very well on her endo cases with me, and she's gonna make a great dentist. Okay, congratulations to the class of 2018, my first class, and congratulations to all their families and friends here this evening. I'm truly honored to be named your Educator of the Year. The ovation you gave me at the 100 Days party is something I will never forget. I feel this means you like me, trust me, and have learned from me. But it wasn't always this way, was it? In the beginning, you didn't like me so much. You thought I was too hard, too cocky, too arrogant. But then something changed, and I promise you, it wasn't me. You started to see I was tough because I cared. I wanted you to get better and be better. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. You saw I knew all your names. I would see startled faces in the hall when I'd say, "Hi, Gerline," or "Hi, Hina," or "Hi, Harsh." And I don't know if she remembers this, but one day Gerline asked me how I knew her name. I responded, "You're in my class, aren't you?" She said, "Yes, but there are many students in your class. How can you possibly remember us all?" It is my responsibility to teach you. I can't teach you if I don't know you. So what makes a great educator? Dental school is a long and arduous journey. The feeling can be overwhelming for many. Most people just want to know that someone cares. I feel I showed that through our interactions, learning all your names, my good luck emails, or just talks in the hall. I hope I've taught you something during our time together. I know you've taught me a lot about myself. I sure didn't choose this career path for my mental health. And I want to make this very clear. I did it because of all of you. To interact with you, to be there for you, and to learn about myself through you. But all good things come to an end. Now that this part of your journey is complete, I can say with certainty you will miss your time here. These past 4 years will be among the best times of your life. Why? Because you had each other and went through this experience together. The good and the bad, the highs and the lows, all the quizzes and exams and competencies and practicals, you went through it all. As you start another chapter in your life, most of you will go your separate ways. I'm actually very concerned for Elise, Mel, and Jess because I don't know how the Three Musketeers can exist without each other. But you will always remember and cherish these past 4 years. I wish you all immediate success, but the reality is some of you will find success more readily than others. For those of you in the latter, do not despair, for it is said, "The last shall be first, and the first shall be last." Be disciplined. Be patient. Keep searching for the opportunity that is right for you. If you find yourself in a situation where you're asked to do treatment you're not comfortable with, or to perform treatment in a way that you know is substandard, please start looking for another opportunity. When you do find your success, please remember where you received your education and take pride in it. Remember, in private practice, no one will be overseeing you. I won't be there checking your working length. Dr. Sobrai won't be there to evaluate your finish line. Dr. Hart won't be there to check your rubber dam, if you're even using one anymore. You have to evaluate yourself. You have to set the standard for yourself, and I want you to set it high. Keep your patient's best interest in mind. Make it paramount. Just like you wanted someone who cares, someone you could trust, so do your patients. Some would say, we're now colleagues. I will say we're now friends. I will miss our time together. I'll miss seeing your faces in the hall. I'll miss you paging me countless times a day. I'll miss you giving me a hard time about the endo projects junior year and John trying to talk me out of them. I'll miss making endo videos with Chelsea and Krishna. I'll miss the way Mudita lights up when she says hi to me. I'll miss Caitlin asking me every day when she's gonna get an endo case. I'll miss Friday Night Smash with Joe and Chelsea. I will miss you all. In closing, please remember the last lecture I gave you. If you haven't done so already, please start now. That is the best advice I can give you to ensure you have the future you want to have. Many go through life without any knowledge or concept of it. But now you all know. Now you and know. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Batista, and thank the class for your good wisdom. Please welcome now the University at Buffalo Dental Alumni Association President, Dr. Mukaido.
I got to follow that. When I saw that I'd be last on the program, I said, well, a lot of stuff that I'm going to say, I bet you will be said already. And that's true. So let's look at it this way. I'm the last speaker. I hear a beer calling me. I'm sure there's something calling you. On behalf of the University of Buffalo Dental Alumni Association, I would like to congratulate you on your accomplishments and welcome you all to UBDAA. I'm happy to be here today representing all our fellow alumni. Sounds good, doesn't it, alumni? In August 2017, I had the pleasure of welcoming the incoming D1 students to the dental school at the white coat ceremony. And like you, only a few years ago, they came from many different places in undergraduate programs. They are diverse in ethnicity, beliefs, educational background. They have varied dreams and expectations. But all of you have these same attributes, but now you have an additional experience, something that you share together. You are a University of Buffalo School of Dental Medicine graduate. You have benefited with an education from an outstanding institution with world-renowned researchers and professors, outstanding clinical instructors, a caring support staff of auxiliary personnel, and an administration whose constant goal is to maximize the attainment of all the skills necessary to become the best dental professionals possible. And now your commonality as a UB Dental School graduate, it starts to diverge again from your classmates. You move to other locations. Some will go on to specialty programs. Some will go into research. Some into AEGD programs, or even start in a practice. And as you start your next phase of your professional life, I ask you to do just one thing as a fellow alumnus. Remember our dental school. And I mean that on many levels. Remember the clinical skills you've been taught since you learned from some of the best. Remember the outreach you did with those less fortunate, as this should always be a part of your healthcare mission. Remember the ethics stressed at our school in treating patients and being part of a community. Remember the challenges that you had, the failed practicals, the broken marginal ridges, the impressions that you had to take numerous times, the broken endo instrument. How did Dr. Brown's transcript get in here? He was class of 83, I was class of 82. I'm sick of hearing about the class of 83. But to be honest, they are a very close class and what true alumni should be like. They stay together. And on that note, what I remember most about dental school are the good times, the friendships made, the parties, the happy hours, the laughs, the trips with classmates, and the sharing of stories. Let the dental school remain the foundation of your dental journey. The mission of our Alumni Association is to continue to foster that relationship and commonality. Continuing education through the school and the UB Dentist magazine, which will keep you updated on the happenings of the school, are a few examples of doing that. Our biggest endeavor, of course, is the annual Greater Buffalo Niagara Dental Meeting. Most of you have attended that. It's a great way to get your CE and rekindle friendships. This is the 5-year reunion get-togethers and dinners that we sponsor. Many of you attended the dinner last year as our guest. We also sponsor a hospitality gathering at the annual ADA meeting where all the alumni can socialize, eat, and drink. Once again, always a good time. So once again, I'd like to congratulate you all. I would like to congratulate your support system as well, because we know we didn't do it alone. So congratulations to your families and friends who helped you on your way. Our Alumni Association is there to support the school, students, and its alumni. And I once again welcome you all into it. I hope to see you again in the future at an event. And don't forget to remember our School of Dental Medicine. Have a great night and a great life.
Thank you. Ashley Radzewski will now sing the University Alma Mater. It will be found on page 22 in the program. She will sing only the first verse and the refrain. Thank you, Ashley. Would Dr. Batista please come to the podium to close the ceremony?
University at Buffalo President Tripathi, Dean Zambon, Senator Young, distinguished guests, fellow faculty members, staff, graduates of the class of 2018, parents, family, and friends, I hereby declare these commencement exercises of the University of Buffalo School of Dental Medicine to be officially closed.
Will the audience please remain in their seats while the graduates and platform party leave the auditorium? Please join us in the atrium for a reception in honor of our graduates. Have a safe evening.